The SACP's ward councillor candidate for Ward 13 in Seshego near Polokwane, Limpopo, says the relations in the tripartite alliance won't be jeopardised by contesting against the ANC. Obed Thabana is contesting against the ANC, EFF, Labour Party of South Africa, All Citizens Party and the ACP. Now, the ward became vacant after the Polokwane Municipal Council removed an EFF councillor for misconduct. SABC News reporter Katlego Nyoni has more.
The hotly contested by-election at Ward 13 in Seshego under the Polokwane municipality has indeed gotten underway. The Independent Electoral Commission reports that voting stations opened as early as 7 a.m. and they will certainly close at 9 p.m. this evening. This is an unusual by-election, as for the first time nationally we're going to see the South African Communist Party contesting in a by-election nationally. This follows, of course, their special National Congress, which was held in December last year. This is a hotly contested by-election. The SACP will be running against the African National Congress. Usually you'd see the two running for elections together under the same bannership. However, with this by-election, it is particularly different. Let me bring in the SACP ward councillor candidate for Ward 13, that is Mr. Obed Thabana. Thank you very much for your time. Quite a historic moment and rather unusual for the SACP. You contesting in this by-election separate from the ANC, no longer attached to the African National Congress. Would you say you are going against a foe or a friend?
No. To clarify that question, we are not going against ANC or any other political party. We are contesting for state power as an independent political formation. We are independent. We are not a league of the African National Congress. We decided to go for this 2026 local government elections. The decision was taken by the Congress of the South African Communist Party last year in December. So we are contesting as an independent political party, contesting for state power, not against any other political party.
And does this set a tone for the upcoming national, local government elections? Will the SACP be its lone entity?
Yes, it is setting a tone. We are also setting a tone for 2026 local government elections, which will also proceed to the national and provincial elections.
And what then happens to the tripartite alliance going forward, even into general elections? Are we going to see a similar approach?
No, the alliance is still ongoing. Our alliance was never based on elections. Our alliance was based on the struggle of our people. We had a medium objective with the African National Congress, that is to fulfill the aims and objectives of the National Democratic Revolution. The next stage of the revolution is that of moving the country from a system of capitalism to a system of socialism. So now we feel that the country is ready for socialism. That is why we are contesting, to give our voters.
But what led you there? Why was the country not ready for socialism then? Why is it ready now?
As I've said, we had a common goal with the African National Congress, that was to fulfill the aims and objectives of the National Democratic Revolution, which we felt ANC was better suited to lead the struggle towards the completion of the National Democratic Revolution. But socialism requires an organization like South African Communist Party to lead the alliance.
Is the ANC still better suited or not?
It has never been better suited to lead the struggle towards socialism. It was better suited to lead to complete the aims and objectives of the National Democratic Revolution.
Just briefly, your optimism going into this by-election?
We are very, very positive. In Ward 13, we have got 7 VDs. Very interesting. Where we are, it is in Ponagele VD. That's where I was born and raised, here in Ponagele. It is a VD that has got almost all the prominent figures of Seshego. This is a VD where the ward councillor candidate of SACP and EFF are both voting at. Julius Malema, the leader of EFF, is also voting here. There are many other prominent figures here in Ponagele VD. So it has got similar challenges as Motlaganeng and Pisheo. The major challenges here is the issue of billing systems, which is very high. Our people are unable to afford it. The other challenge we have here, it is the inaccuracies in the billing system. That is the 3 VDs. We also have another interesting VD called Juju Valley. Juju Valley is an informal settlement. Quite recently, the municipality, the ANC-led municipality, went to Juju Valley to demolish the shacks in Juju Valley, leaving our people homeless. One man lost his life in that process of evicting our people in Juju Valley. They said that they don't want them to stay in Juju Valley, but today, because they want votes, they went to Juju Valley and promise houses and water and electricity and so on. And the people of Juju Valley are rejecting. They are saying they are looking for a party like South African Communist Party.
Thank you very much. That is the ward councillor candidate for Ward 13, Mr. Obed Thabana, talking to us about the SACP's contestation in this by-election. The SABC will certainly be getting balanced views from all the political parties that are contesting here, including the ANC, EFF leader Julius Malema is also going to cast his vote here.